Okay. Alright, so we're live here. Okay. I don't know why it's showing up as Friday the 13th, the game, but that's okay. We can make some changes. We can fix that. But you guys should be able to see the stream now. I do see 2 viewers now, so that's good. I'm gonna switch that to Minecraft so people aren't confused. And yeah, I'll have to change the thumbnail afterwards. Okay. Alright, we should be good to go now. And my audio should be coming in a lot better too, so I'm gonna... The volume of the game is awful loud, so I'm gonna twist that down just a little bit. Okay. Alright, we are good. We are in... And now we can continue. Alright. What's going on, Gatekeeper? Welcome to the 2.0 build of the studios that I got going on here. When I started this new build here, I had to actually kick everybody out of access to the realm. But you should be able to join it again very quickly and easily. And of course the realm link is not in this chat, so let me pull that up. Let's see here. Where in the world did they put that at? Alright, here it is. Here's the realm link right here, and I'm just going to copy it into the description as well. MWJU. And I'm going to throw that in the chat there as well. Yeah, so the last build that I had going on, we had some issues with some griefers. And so just to do a clean slate, I just like booted everybody out. And now everybody can get back in using the realm link. Of course, anybody that joins using the realm link does not have build permissions. I have to specifically add that, and that, again, is just to prevent the griefing. Not that I think you would do anything, but, you know. Alright. So here we are. 2 major things happened since we last talked. Alright. Lots of good stuff going on, hopefully. Are you using the Java edition, or are you using the Windows 10 edition, Sean? Because if you're using the Java edition, it's not compatible with this version of Realms, because it's own specific one. So I think that might be the issue. Do you have an Xbox Live gamer tag? Because if you do, I can try to send you an invite that way. Became a host of Hype Sports. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, so real quick, Mr. No One over here has been doing some work on some stuff, so I'll just give you a quick tour of what he's been doing. And I'll pop on over here. Yeah, if you don't have an Xbox Live gamer tag, then it's probably the Java edition, so you won't be able to join in from this one specifically unless you're on an Xbox One console. Pocket Edition. That should work if you're on the Pocket Edition. Do you have a Microsoft account? Did you create a Microsoft account? Because you'll have a gamer tag through that. And I can try to invite you through that. Oh, Hip Sports. Hip Sports. Do I have any games in this world? So in this particular build, not yet. There will be. There absolutely will be, but just not yet. So real quick, over here, this is the Nick Theaters. This is done by Mr. No One here, and he's in the realm somewhere here. I'm not exactly sure where, but if he flies over, he can give you guys kind of a little walkthrough tour. But basically, we're calling this Nickelodeon World. And that is because we're going to have a bunch of different Nickelodeon-themed things aside from the actual studios. So he's got now showing. He's got 2 different theaters right here. So just walk inside, take a look. Here's the box office. He's got that all set up. And I don't know if this is actually finished or not. I think he's still working on it. He's got a little arcade he's working on here. It's kind of cool. And you got a little bit of a concession area. Gatekeeper, the code is, if you scroll up in the chat, or it should be in the description. I can probably just try to add you real quick, because I know you're on my friends list here. Add realm members. Search. There you are. Just make that quick, simple, and easy. And I don't know if that actually got through, because I am quick to hit the B button. Yep, you're invited, so you should be able to grab it. Okay, so here is the concession area that he's got going on right now. Some popcorn, medium, small popcorn, some fountain drinks, some candy choices here. Got the Coke freestyle systems going on over here. Butter, straws, napkins. There's Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper's in. And here is the first theater, which is now showing Jurassic World. Alright. Kind of come over here and pop in. Cool little silver screen setup here. Some stadium seating. Pretty nice. Like I said, I don't know if this is completely finished yet. I think Mr. No One is in the chat. He might be able to respond. And over here, we got some stairs that are leading up. And this here will show you. He's got a game lab set up here. I think this is kind of a clone of what's actually in the studios, or what will be in the studios. I don't know what he actually plans to do here just yet. Again, if he's in the chat, he can respond to that. And here is the second theater right now. So a little bit taller stadium seating here. And all sorts of different cool stuff. So, all right. Yep, like I said, Sean, this is his own rendition, so I don't know if it's supposed to be an exact carbon copy or not, but that is the Nick Theaters as of right now. Oh, I can show this too. So this was another thing that I started. Since this is, like I said, Nickelodeon World, we needed some bridges to connect the place, so I've got some bridges set up here, started to get kind of a little bit of a pathway going on. What's going on, Space Pizza? And Nicholas. First 3 you should make are Wheel of Fortune, Deal or No Deal, and Legends of the Hidden Temple. Have you seen the last build that I'd made? Because I had Nickelodeon Guts in there, and I actually made episodes of it that are on my channel. And Double Dare, I had a set built in there. Nothing was actually filmed of that yet. And then Legends I actually started doing. So here we have kind of like a little res point, and this is kind of just like a little plaque where basically it's just kind of welcome to Nickelodeon World, established June 17th, and built by myself and Mr. No One on here. Anybody that builds in the studios here will be able to get their name on the credits there. Okay, change your name from Johnny23. Right on. Got the Yankees logo going on there. Give me the titles of those videos. If you check, search for Minecraft Guts, you'll find that. I also have a playlist. Let me pull up my YouTube channel real quick, and I will be able to get you some stuff. So here is the pathway that's currently leading into the build. This is probably going to change. And the reason being is because this is not how it was set up in real life. So here we go. So as you can see here, I've got the first part got going on here, and I started working on more of the actual layout. Like I said, I'm only going to work on the studios on a stream. I'm not going to actually do anything to the physical building without actually being on stream. So anything that's done here has been done on the side. Brady, you can absolutely join. The Realm link is in the chat. So you can certainly join through that. Nicholas, there is the playlist for the Minecraft Guts build. Yep, I built a Nick and Night taxi here. So this is kind of what I got going on here for that. I'm not exactly 100% happy with it. I might try to do some different kind of builds with that, just to kind of make some changes and make it look a little bit more realistic if I can. I mean, it's Minecraft; you can only do so much. But let me see here. Yep, Realm Link is in the chat there, Brady. I just scrolled up to double check. So right now I've kind of got some different sign markers here just to continue the layout to make sure I know what's going on and everybody else does. So here's the boundary wall. Later on in the life side of Universal Studios, they did actually build an entrance lead straight on because, of course, Blue Man Group took over the Studio 18 over here. So that will get done eventually here, but just for right now, I put the boundary there. Over here, I've kind of just got place markers here for more prop photo stands. Yesterday, I started working on a Double Dare one, but they changed the way that sponges work. So now you can't actually just have water dripping onto a sponge. It now actually soaks up, and it keeps going. Slime truck, I have not seen. I will try to find some pics of that. Over here, I've got laid out a... this is something I wanted to do with the other build. This is the tentative Hall of Fame and History Museum. All right, Nick. What this building is going to be is... So in my original 1.0 build, I had plaques that were set up where basically people could be recognized for, being on different shows and things like that. So the same thing is going to be put in here, but it's going to have its own dedicated building. The sign I'm going to be doing today. The sign is something I'm going to be working on today. And then over here is the other boundary wall because this part is actually going to need to change. From the previous build, if you were here last Sunday, I started basically the front facade. And now the stairs actually curve around and they actually go into the balcony as they do in real life. Spoiler alert, I spent 6 hours reviewing videos and reference photos and things like that in preparation for today to continue doing this so I could make it as realistic as possible. So spent a lot of time looking at some stuff. All right, and over here, this is kind of the tentative Nickelodeon way. And this is subject of change, basically the pathway. I'm not sure if I like the actual color scheme for the pathway. But over here is where the gift shop will be, because that's where it was kind of in real life in relations to where the actual studio was. Sup, TST? Welcome to the rebuild of the Nick Studios. Over here is going to be where the awning goes, and then the entranceway into the actual studios. And as we can see on the inside, nothing's really done on any of the sound stages. And nothing in here either. So basically everything is set up so that on the actual inside, I'll be able to have the escalators. There probably isn't going to be any Wild Thornberry mural. I'll do my best, but it's Minecraft. You can only do so much in the space allotted, so, But that is kind of where we're at right now. Mr. No One's been working on this thing over here. I'm not quite sure what he's got going on with it just yet. But we got a bridge going on. So this is the Nickelodeon Amphitheater. And floor level queue line, it looks like over here. So it looks like he's got like an outdoor stage going on here. Maybe a concert venue, something like that. And so yeah, that's what's kind of going on over here right now. So this is kind of a new thing that's been going on. Yeah, paintings is probably what I'll end up using for that. But this is what I've got going on so far in terms of the layout. And, oh yeah, Slime Geyser, I've got a little placement for that. I'm not exactly sure 100% where the time capsule was in relations to the Slime Geyser. I need to double check that. But either that'll go like on this side or over here. One of those two different sides. I'll have to look at those pictures again. But as far as this was concerned, the stairs, it actually had a hole that goes through it that leads over into the other entrance over here, which was the exit for the game lab. So this is something that I need to add, including the bathrooms over here, because that's something that is pretty iconic in the actual real world build, so I'm going to go ahead and get that going real quick. That's probably going to be the first thing that I do here, is kind of get that part set up. And then I will start on the sign and the other stuff. Alright, so I need to clear up my hotbar here. Let's go ahead and get some stone. Need some stone. And we'll get some sandstone here. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen the Gatekeeper's channel, you should check him out. He does a lot of Minecraft game shows. And he's one of the pilot members of the Minecraft Guts episode that I did. So make sure to check him out there. He's got some cool stuff going on. He does the Who Wants to Be a Minecraft Millionaire? That's his one of the shows he's been doing. Does a lot of Minecraft game shows. So we kind of met through that, I guess you could say, Minecraft game shows. Alright, let's go ahead and I'm going to do the stone bricks over on this side. Oh, that's not what I used. What did I use? I hate the way that they redesigned everything for creative in the Better Together update. It's very, very different. I don't like how things are organized anymore with it. Alright, let's see here. Where is my... Yeah, there's no copy... Oh, there it is, right here. Polished andesite is what I used. And I kind of used that to kind of distinguish where the pathways were. So we'll just put that there and right here. Okay, so this is going to be kind of the bathroom entrance, and I'm going to need some blue. And I've been historically using the black lapis lazuli, so that's what I've been doing for that. Are you going to use banners or blocks? For the actual sign, I'm going to go with blocks, at least to start it out with. I tried doing it with banners. It just didn't look right from a distance. So that's kind of why I'm going to go with the blocks to start it out with, and then kind of see what it looks like on the actual building. All right. Here we go. Yeah, because this was kind of a partition wall that separated. In my 1.0 build, you could actually walk around here, but that's actually not the case in real life. So I'm going to go ahead and try to make it as close to real life as I can. And... Yep, this is going to be the bathrooms here. You are absolutely right on that. Actually, I don't think I need to make it that big. Alright, so here we go. We got the... Let's see... Oh, this is going to have to change, because that doesn't look right. Let's see here. Alright, so the bathrooms, they will be in here, but that needs to be a little bit wider, I think. Maybe, because it's double. It's supposed to be double doors. It's supposed to be for the men's and the women's. Do you know any ways to make numbers and letters appear on the banners in a different system other than Xbox One? So the way that letters work on a banner is you actually have to have a completely plain banner, and you have to use a crafting table with ink. I'll try to demo that real quick, just so you can get an idea of how it works. Let's see here. What do I need here? I need a crafting table. And it's a pain in the rear to do it, because it's painstakingly annoying to make letter banners. Where in the world is the crafting tables now? Holy cow. There it is. Alright, so basically what you'll do is you put in crafting table, you use it, and then you put the banner somewhere in the middle or somewhere right there, and then you start by putting out ink. And as you put the ink on, you can see that the ink actually shows up on the banner. And once it's done, you basically have to craft it by hitting, you know, the A button or Y button or whatever, and then you have your banner, which now has ink on it. And you basically have to keep doing that and putting the ink in a pattern so that eventually it looks like a letter. There's a bunch of different tutorials that are out there, like on Google, that you can check out. I can try to find one real quick, because that's how I learned how to do it. And you just do it, follow it step by step, and that's how I learned how to do it. It works on anything, Java Edition, Better Together updates, all the new ones. So that's definitely a thing. Who said that? Gatekeeper, I think, said he wanted build perms. Gatekeeper, what are you going to try to build? Settings, members. I know Gatekeeper's not going to grief me, so that's why I'm alright with giving him stuff. Did that go through? Yep, alright. No big deal. No need to say sorry, Nick. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so this is the way straight to the game lab, so we got that good there. Let's see. This probably needs to go wider. I don't want it to be too wide, though. Alright. Alright, I'm going to make it one wider. I'm going to make this one wider, and then I'm going to have the bathrooms in there. Alright, so let's go ahead. I'm just going to carbon copy this. Carbon copy that. Oh, Slime Time Live. Absolutely. I think there can be a way. I think it's really just going to be a question of space and how it's going to fit. Because I might have to extend back the border wall in order for that to fit. But yeah, no, that's definitely a thing. We could definitely do a Slime Time Live event. And I was using terracotta for the original red, but now I'm using the concrete. Colorization's a little bit better. Pops out a little bit more, so I think we're good with that. So we're going to go there. Let's alternate. Alternate. Okay. Alright, so we got that. Finish this. Oh, it's all good. Ask questions, Nick. That's what I'm here for. The whole reason I'm doing this build as a live stream is because a lot of people have asked me questions on how I build the thing. And, you know, that's, you know, exactly what it's for. I mean, I'm here to answer questions as best as I can. I'm not the most expert Minecraft builder by any stretch of the imagination. But, you know, I know some things, so I'm happy to share the knowledge, share the wealth. So, yeah, ask away. Don't feel bad for asking questions. There is no bad question. Alright, I'm going to do some of that. I'm just going to make this a little bit more random. This is cool. Cough me, cough. Why did I choose the YouTuber name MonkeyDude22? Another good question. So, really, it's just been my online gamer tag since Xbox came out, or at least Xbox Live came out like 15 years ago. So I've just always had it. Monkeys are one of my favorite animals, little chimpanzees, and you know, I'm a guy, so I went with Monkey Dude, and 22 just kind of rhymed with it. Back then, you know, 15 years ago, I could have picked pretty much any gamer tag I wanted. Nobody really had Xbox Live yet at that point. I mean, it was very, very few and far between for most people. So it was just kind of something that just made it a little bit more unique, and that's how people know me, so that's kind of just what I went with. And here I am. Alright, so I know there's usually a men's and women's bathroom. For just right now, I'm going to put one bathroom. And let's see. For the sake of time, well, I'm trying to think. Yeah, Dark Master. Dark Master. Yeah, one of the things, if you look back at the older Xbox Live commercials, they had like these weird different promotional things, and one of the gamer tags that the guy had was Dark Master. Alright. So that's going to be the entrance to the bathroom for right now. Actually, this kind of needs a little bit more. Alright, that's probably good. That's just something. I'll probably fine-tune that a little bit later, but I'm not going to spend too much time boring people with that. Alright, so now we're going to do the bathroom. Get that all the way over here. Am I going to put slime on the Nickelodeon sign? Absolutely. Absolutely. I did it with my 1.0 build. So ideally, I want to try to kind of recreate the same thing. Probably not exactly, but pretty darn close. That's kind of small. Yeah, I'm going to go out a little bit further. I'll go back to the border. I liked voice masking. It may have been annoying for some people, but I thought it was kind of interesting. Yeah, the slime will surround the sign. It won't actually be like in the sign. Alright. Yeah, 1 versus 100. That would be nice if they would bring that back, but that cost a lot of money for them to run 1 versus 100, so I'd understand if it doesn't necessarily make a quick comeback. Because they had to pay for licensing for that. They had to fund the prizes and all that different kind of stuff. So, yeah. 1 versus 100. Not exactly a cheap game to produce. Double Dare coming back to Nick. Yep, I did see that. What is it? Is it weekends or weekdays? I think it's weekdays. I know they have the HQ, if you ever do that. It's kind of like a mobile trivia show. 12 questions, and usually it's like winner take all, or at least you split the cash winnings. So it's kind of interesting. Mr. No One has rejoined the realm. I don't know if you can really see that, because I have the... it's kind of like a subscription box ticker on the upper left. So you can kind of see it behind it, but... Alright. You won on HQ 216 euros. That's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive there. I have won once, and I won a grand total of $1. So, yay me. But that was when it first started. Because HQ's been going on for quite a few months now. But it's only recently started to get really popular. I found it because one of my coworkers was looking for mobile games to play. Because if you have the Amazon Alexa, which is probably going to start talking at me now, they have a Jeopardy J6 game where it's like they take the Jeopardy categories, and usually if there's a question that's like wrong or something that they don't actually use on the show, they have a separate category for like tiebreakers and stuff, and they use those as questions, and it's kind of fun, kind of interesting. But we did that stuff, and she found this thing on the mobile, so we started doing that. Alright, this is really, really, really dark in here. Do torch, and this is just a basic layout. I'm probably going to change the scheme and stuff like that. I just wanted to have something basic in here for right now, so at least it's partitioned off and easy to actually know what it actually is. So there's that. And that seems to be a little bit more accurate. Now, the boundary was right over here. for the actual studio because you weren't able to get around here unless you were actually staff or something like that. So I need to do something like that, and I think I'm going to do the chiseled and go along here. Yeah, I'm just going to go all the way. It's going to cut down on my Hall of Fame size, but no big deal. Am I going to make the surroundings of the studios? Define the surroundings of the studios. I want to make sure I know exactly what you're referring to. Are you talking about like the different like artwork that's on the side of the studios? Are you talking like more along the lines of like what's actually at Universal? What did you have in mind there for that? Do that. 42. So you're talking about the Jimmy Neutron thing, or are you talking about what was basically behind these main ones here? Like, as if you remember, there was like an actual awning right here, and then there was 2 more studios back here. I think you're talking about the Jimmy Neutron stage. I think that's what you're referring to. But I just want to double check and make sure. Let's see. I'm gonna try some fencing here. Fencing might look good. Fencing, fencing, fencing. Where are you at, fencing? Yeah, the Jimmy Neutron thing. I would like to add that. I need to figure out how the spacing works. So originally, when I was starting to work on the layout, I was going to have the main studio here, and then over here there was going to be an adjacent studio, and this was going to likely be whatever 42 was going to be. It might not have been Jimmy Neutron. It was probably going to be a different show. But since there's the amphitheater here now, I'm not exactly sure how that layout is necessarily going to work. I could, in theory, flatten out this area here and could put it right here. There's definitely space for it. The idea with doing it with this setup, though, is because you can see all these mountains and over here. I want to make a roller coaster that's going to go through the different mountains and stuff like that eventually. And you can see I already made a staircase that goes up and a bridge down across, so I can go up to here, and I can build a few more things over here. I also want to do kind of a exploratory thing, like a scavenger hunt almost. Back over here behind where this area here is, and you can kind of see right now at the hub I have a coming soon. So in the first build I had a bunch of pixel art. I want to do the same thing, but kind of have a thing going through. One of the ideas was suggested to do a like a Hey Arnold jungle hunt, like to find his parents or something like that. I thought that was kind of an interesting idea. So, you know, there's lots of different ideas and different things that can happen. But you know, time will see. We'll see what happens when we get a little bit further along in the build. I'm really worried about getting the main studios up first. That's kind of what I'm really focusing on, is getting these up, because I want to be able to get the actual game shows going again. I can still film them on the other build, but I want to be able to start filming on here, because now that realms are a thing, I can have actual studio audience. I can actually have people come and actually watch the shows take place. So I thought that was kind of cool. And since I'm doing the rebuild, I can actually have the tours that are going on at the same time if I wanted to. So yeah. So cool stuff there. I need to come up with some other things to do for the photo op areas, though, aside from just the taxi. So if you could think of some ideas for that, that would be pretty sweet. It's not being nice to me while I'm building this fence. Alright, so after this I'm going to start working on the sign. And probably going to do the awning and the queue line. Yeah, I'm just putting it here for right now. Later on, they did have a actual entrance here from the Hard Rock Cafe to where you could go straight in. But yeah, I also noticed that this checkerboard pattern, also in the original build, was more like this yellow with these red squares. So I might end up redoing that too, but we'll see. Okay, so now comes the fun part to do the actual signage here. So let me pull up. Actually, real quick, I'm going to pull this. I'm going to show this real quick because I'll be able to grab a screenshot from this as well. I like to have references of everything that I do when it comes from the older build. So I'm just going to load up the 1.0 build. So if you've never seen it, now's your chance to kind of take a look at that real quick. This is what it looked like right here. As you can see, vastly different already with the current build, the one that I'm doing now. There is kind of a third tier, but it's kind of hidden by the sign. There's no way to get to it. There's no bathroom over here. It's just, this is its own little. This is my unique spin on it, and there was no entrance to the soundstage over here. Jordan, I built a Nick Studios in Minecraft Mobile after I watched your first build. I'm thinking about making another one. What do you think? I think the more the merrier, honestly. Do you actually have any videos of it? Because I'd love to take a look at it sometime. It'd be fantastic. I love the fact that everybody's kind of like trying to make these builds too. It's super awesome. Here's the Minecraft guts inside the studio. This is actually playable. As Gatekeeper will tell you, Mr. No One will tell you, both of them competed on the show. So yeah, these are actually playable events and stuff like that. So pretty awesome. Loved it. And then of course here's the Wall of Fame for all the shows, the people who are actually on it. Show 1, Show 2, Show 3. And then of course the pilot episode, which you can see there's Gatekeeper right there on that. So that's kind of what's going on here. Oh, you can see the sign. I started building it August 4th, 2015. That's when I first started building this studio. Late one night when I couldn't sleep. Alright, so this is kind of what I'm going to go for with the sign. So basically I'm just here grabbing a screenshot so that I can reference it later. And I got it. Alright, so now I'm going to back up. On your Nick Studios Minecraft PS4, what do you think I should add to it? Good question. Good question. So the last video I saw is the one that you put out. I think it was about a week ago or like 2 weeks ago. It was kind of like a quick tour that you kind of had there going on. I think it would be kind of cool if you had some kind of tour area. I think that would be kind of cool. Maybe like put up some little signs and little factoids like up on the wall. Because that's kind of what I'm going to be doing with this area here. I'm going to kind of be doing like a little Nickelodeon museum kind of thing, as well as like the Wall of Fame. So that's kind of an interesting thing. I thought that'd be a kind of cool idea, something you might be able to do. Because your build's a little bit smaller than this one, so like putting actual shows in there might be kind of hard. But I think you could do something smaller like that. That'd be kind of interesting. One of me making it on 360. I did not have the time to finish it because I had to get rid of my 360. I will give you the link to my 360 ones. Do you have Xbox One? Because you can import your Xbox 360 world to Xbox One. And you can actually make it a realm. I actually have a tutorial step-by-step video on the channel on how to do that. And actually the Nick Studios Build 1.0 started on Xbox 360. So that's a little interesting fact that most people don't know. I started that one on Xbox 360. Alright, so here we go. Let me pull up that picture on my end here. Oh, and I have to rotate my monitors around. I have a 3 monitor setup here, so I've got stuff on all different things here. Alright, so I'm going to put this up over here, and I'll throw it on the screen too so people can actually see what I'm doing. Let's see. Okay, I took the screenshot. Where is it at? Where is it at? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's awesome. And even on like the Wii U Nintendo Switch, you can bring over worlds from the Wii U version to Nintendo Switch. So it's kind of cool. They did a really good job with making sure that you can bring worlds over. Now the caveat is that to bring a world from Xbox One to the new Minecraft, you actually have to bring it to the Xbox One edition and then to the new Minecraft one, or at least the one that I'm using now for Realms. It's a weird thing, but that's because this version didn't exist yet, and so kind of it's like a weird little in-between thing that they got going on. All right, so I'm throwing this build on the screen so people can kind of see what I'm going for here. And I'm just making it a little bit smaller because there's no point in looking at everything else here. All right. We'll shrink that right there. All right. Slide it off. All right. So as you can see, that's kind of the how the slime's going to work. It's not going to be anything too overbearing, overpowering, however you want to look at it. But that's kind of what I'm going to be shooting for. And the reason that the sign is so much bigger than it is in real life is because of the way that the studios is built. Get out of here, the stupid monitor menu. All right. Yeah, because as you can see, the platform's a little bit wider, the studios are wider, and it's because Minecraft is a lot blockier and you need space to build things. So proportionately, it makes sense, kind of. Is this world in a realm? And if so, do I have to play on Xbox One to join it? No. It is a realm, but you do not have to be on Xbox One to join it. You can join it on Pocket Edition. You can join it on the Windows 10 edition. You can join it on Nintendo Switch eventually. They just put out the Better Together update, but it is not compatible with Realms yet. It will be, but it is just not yet. So that is something you can absolutely do with this one. And the whole reason that I did this is the 2.0 build. So people can join it on anywhere. And so like when I do these Minecraft Guts episodes again, I can bring in folks from all different platforms. So that is another reason to do that. Let's see here. Okay, so this is going to be interesting to see how this is going to fit. I'm going to try. How do you join it on Pocket Edition? You will need to look for the... you need to look for a gamer tag, and you'll have to find my name on there, I think. Or you should be able to use the Realm link that's in the chat, or it should be in the description. I'll just post it again because it's way back up in the chat, and it'll just be easier for you to do that. If you look for that realm link, not the realms.gg, but the past the slash part, I think, is all you need to look for. Or maybe you need the realms.gg/. I don't know. I've never joined a realm by the realm link. You should be able to find the realm through that. So definitely take a look, and you should be able to find it. Do I know who Dan Schneider is? I don't. I mean, I might know somebody, but it's probably not the person that you're thinking of. This needs to be won over. So refresh my memory on Dan Schneider. All right, let's go here, and this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including the gap. So I need. Oh, geez, it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Let's see. I might even need to extend this out one more to make this make sense. Yeah, so this is what happens when you build in Minecraft. You learn that things don't exactly add up. All right, so I'm going to continue with this as is, and I'm going to have to rework the stairs. That's just going to have to happen. That is going to have to happen. That is gonna have to happen. I might do that off stream, because people have seen it on stream, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see where we go. All right, so we're gonna go right over here, and it was one gap on that side. I might not even need this whole thing. So there's one. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is going to be the top part. I did see your logo with the splat. I'm going to actually try to do more of a splat on this as well. Just kind of see how it looks. Do I have a PS4? Unfortunately, I do not. It is on my list of things to get eventually. I do get a lot of comments from people asking me to make different videos on PS4 and stuff like that. Support videos and things like that. Like I have a Rocket League video. It's just basically how to locate missing DLC and stuff like that. I do get a lot of comments. Can you make this for PS4 and stuff like that? So I do plan to get one someday. I just have not yet. That said, I do have a PlayStation Network ID because I did have a PS Vita. And yeah, this is going to be way too big. Proportions is way too big. Let's see. Let's see how this is going to work. I'm going to try to make this really small and see how this works. Alright. This is going to be a little bit smaller. Guess I can skip. I don't need the outline. Don't necessarily need the outline here. So let's try. Alright, let's just try it and see how it goes. Yeah, because this is going to be where it gets a little bit much. Yeah, I'm going to need to go one down because I need to have the spacing for the eye. Alright, so let's do... Type in Dan Schneider on Google. I will definitely take a look at that. Actually, I could do something like that. Not really a fan of that. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to make some sort of consensus here. I will take a look as soon as I get a free moment. Let's see. All right. Let's try this. Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, that even went down further. Alright. Guess what? That's what Nick's gonna look like. Let's see. Yeah, this is just where it's gonna get really tight with doing the lettering. Yeah, I need to go one higher. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of the border. I might have to raise the roof of the third level, maybe. Maybe. I might have to do that. We'll see what happens. I got another folks joining the realm there. I wonder, is that is that Jordan? Is that Jordan who joined the realm there? Probably is. Yep. let's do that. Alright, let's go across. Yeah, I'm going to really have to look at this sign again. If I did it in banners, it would just be so small looking, it just, the proportions would not make sense. So that's where I'm struggling with the sign and just how I want to do it. But we'll see how this goes. Alright, this is going to go... Oh, I had it up here apparently. Guess that makes a little bit more sense actually. And then this one went down like that. Alright, so then we're going to go up for here for the E. And that might be a little bit... I don't think I need to have the E that big. We'll do that. And get the L in. Oh, somebody fell from a high place. Heard the squish on the floor there. And... Alright, let's do... Going AFK for HQ UK. Alrighty, man. Knock it out of the park. Win some money. Nice. Made it into the realm there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Made 2 Nickelodeon Studios endings. Check them out if you want and comment what you think. I'll also make more in the near future. Yeah, I can definitely check those out. I don't think I've seen those yet. Did you just post those recently? The splat was not the entire building. Yeah, I know this. This was not the entire building, but it. How's it going, Toru? All right. I'm not liking the proportions. Am I going to make a Bikini Bottom map anytime soon? No one's actually ever asked me to make a Bikini Bottom map before. But you know what? Noah, that actually is not a half bad idea. Because there is some... areas on this world, the seed, that has a lot of water. So, I could very well make something like that on one of those areas. And it would fit the theme, too, because it would be like, you know, Nickelodeon world, you know, it's just another area. It makes sense for all those underwater areas. So that is not a half bad idea. This is not a half bad idea. I'll definitely do some research and look into that. Mr. No One says in the realm. By the way, for viewers wondering about the cinema, the main part is complete. That just faded away from me. The main part is complete and may add on another room or two, but for now, yes, it is done. The arcade, on the other hand, is in development. All right. All right. Let's see here. All right, I'm gonna try to do the banners. I'm gonna try to do the banners and see. I'm just gonna have to. It's gonna take a little bit of work here. All right. I've got to pull up some references here for doing letters. Let's see here. Hello. Yes, you are here and you are on the stream. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, so for banners. Alright. I need a lot of things. Gonna need... Actually, I'm gonna bring this over to this screen. And so I can still have my chat up because I need to see my chat. Alright, right on. Gravedigger, the playlist that I have all of my Nick Studios videos called Minecraft Nickelodeon Studios PS4. Sweet. Do you have that a link for that handy? Because if you have a link for that handy, you could probably throw it in the chat. Actually, you know what? It won't actually post in the chat because the way YouTube works. YouTube does not like links in the chat. So I'll tell you what I'll do real quick. I'm going to grab oh, did I not pull up the right page? I thought I pulled up the right page here. Oh, I think I pulled up the wrong one there. Alright. Playlists. There we are. Okay. Here's the playlist that Gravedigger's talking about here. For anybody that is curious, that wants to take a look. Gravedigger did a Nick Studios build on the PS4 version. So that is right there in the chat if you'd like to take a look. And I'm going to pull up the... Where are the banners at? I gotta go down for those. There they are. Okay, so let's think about this. This is going to need to be orange banners. And I don't need black ink, I need white ink. So we're going to remove that. And we're going to go up to the inks and light gray. Alright, I think this is I'm going to need this. Alright, so let's see. Oh, I need a crafting table. I need that. Crafting tables are important. Alright, so let's see how this works. Alright, so the first thing you do, you throw up the crafting table, and then you take a banner. And for the N, you have to start with the banner down here. And we're going to take this. And can I use bone meal? Does bone meal work? Want something lighter. I don't know if bone meal works, so I'm going to try bone meal because the gray seems like it's really, really faded. Let's try this again here. Alright, so we're going to do that. Hopefully I can use bone meal. Yeah, there we go. Bone meal. That's what I want. Okay, so there we have the N. And that's how that works. You literally have to do this over and over and over again. So I'm going to take that, and now I'm going to put it back in for the down part, the across, and it goes like that. And then we're going to take the crafted item out, and then for the other side, we do it like that. So that's how you make a banner letter, and then that's what it looks like. So that is what it's kind of going to look like. It's going to have all of those just like in those letters. So I'm going to crud. I just broke that and it's gone. Okay. Fantastic. Way to go, me. Yay, creative. Sup, Alejandro? What games am I looking forward to this year? I am really looking forward to Red Dead Redemption 2. Super, super excited about Red Dead Redemption 2. That's probably most anticipated game. I'm also interested to see The Walking Dead, the final season from Telltale. And I'm also interested to see Life is Strange 2. That one I'm really, really, really looking forward to. All right. Let's try. All right, I'm going to put it up here and see how this goes. All right, I'm going to go, because it's going to be too high, so that's, all right, that's going to be the border. So, Nickelodeon space and potential border. Kind of looks to be right there in the middle. Right, space Nickelodeon space and a border, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I like things to be pretty in the middle and spot on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, so we need one more over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, went too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. All right, so this is the dead even of this spot here. Okay, so there's 2 and how will I make the slime geyser? So I really wish that Minecraft would have colored water. I think that would look so much better if they had colored water. Because then you could actually make actual slime things. And then it could make it a lot better. I guess that is proportionally correct. And then the banners will kind of blend in a little bit like this. This would be Nickelodeon. Oh wait, I spelled that wrong. Nickelodeon. Alright, I have an extra. So it's going to be off by 1. Alright, fantastic. Alright, well. Hopefully no one's going to notice 1 block difference. I'm going to notice it and it's going to drive me nuts, but you know. How am I going to make the slime geyser though? I'll probably try to redo something like I did similarly and just kind of basically make some green glass on the inside. Make like kind of a little bit of a spider web of different things. And yeah, I'm probably going to try to use the other orange block. That's actually 1 too big anyway. Let's see what the other orange block looks like. Which one blends? Concrete powder? No, that's not going to work. Actually, it might if I do something. Let's try terracotta. Let's see if that blends a little better. No, that's not terracotta. But yeah, I'm going to probably just do like a little bit of a, kind of almost like a tree with a couple of branches and then just throw water off of it. And hopefully the effect will look the same. Yeah, you can absolutely join. You can show up anytime you want. Yeah, I think you're already on the realm. I'm pretty sure you were in here earlier. Let me see. Settings, members. I'm pretty sure you were in here. Yeah, you're still in here. Yeah, you can just boot it up anytime. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ah, this is going to drive me nuts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah. All right. It's not going to be much I can do about it. Oh, well, close enough. All right, let's get back to doing some banners. This time, I'm not going to screw this up. Place a banner. All right, so let's do the N. We're going to do that. Craft it. Then we're going to put it back in. And then like that, craft it. I really wish you could kind of just do all this all at once, but they really don't let you do it. Alright. So let's see how this looks up here. You know, from a distance, that doesn't look half bad. It doesn't look that bad. I don't know. What do you think there in the chat? I don't think it's too terrible looking. Not too crazy looking. So I'm cheating right now, and I'm using a website here to pull up my letters, and I'll throw it in the chat so you guys can know exactly what I'm using here. This is what I'm using for that. Do you play Minecraft more than other game, or do you like different games too that you play? Oh, I play a ton of different games. Tons of different games. I play anything from PUBG, Friday the 13th, NHL. I play a lot of NHL. Yeah, I play a lot of different stuff. I mean, I could pull up my games and apps list real quick. It'll throw me out of the game probably. But you can see how many different games that I have here. So there's 391 games on my actual list right here that are installed, and 363 that are not installed right now. I have tons and tons and tons of games. Yeah, I play so many different things. Yeah, just tons and tons and tons. Yeah, I got disconnected from the server, so I got to rejoin it. I knew that's going to happen. With the Minecraft Better Together update version or whatever, now if you load up anything that uses C++ or the Windows store, it basically will throw you out. So yeah, that is how that works now. Okay, so we've got the first letter there. So now I'm going to make an I. Nope, I don't need that many. Let's see here. Oh. All right, how am I going to do this? Yep, there we go. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to make it capital, which I guess is fine. No big deal. Can make it a T. Don't really need a T though. And there's an I. So we have an I. It's not the worst thing in the world. And these I'm I'm actually doing from memory, and they're not that difficult to remember. You're in the game? Sweet. Yeah, see, like, you can't do it all at the same time, unfortunately. You have to do it one layer at a time. That's the unfortunates of making letter banners in Minecraft. Alright, so now we're going to do the side. Yeah, it's very tedious to make letters. The nice thing about creative is that once you actually have them, you can, just easily put them out, but, you still have to create them. Alright, so let's see. I'm actually trying not to cheat. I'm trying not to look at this website because I'm trying to get better at this so I don't have to keep looking at these things. So might have a little bit of trial and error here, but if it gets a little bit too nuts, I'll probably end up pulling it up. I think right here maybe. Actually no, I don't want it to go all the way down. I need to look at this real quick. K, how to do a K, Ks. Where are you at? Letter K. Okay, so they're kind of doing an X pattern. Okay. I guess. That doesn't make sense. Why would you do an X pattern? Oh, I see. Okay. All right. I mean, yeah, because it essentially it crisscrosses, but it looks you don't notice the other portion of it. All right, I didn't really think about that. Put that there, and like that. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting looking K. I might look at that again because that's kind of weird looking. This website that I posted in the chat has tons and tons and tons of different letters and different styles. Yeah, here's a better one. This is a simple K. This is what I want. Okay. Oh yeah, duh. This makes so much more sense. Wow, I'm pathetic. I am pathetic. All right, so we're gonna go like this. Then I wish it like always defaulted to just giving you one instead of multiple. I mean that's essentially the same thing. Why does this one look better? I'm not sure why this is any different. Why is this different? Huh. Alright, well, let's see if this just turns out any better, I guess. That's literally the same thing. Oh, and I forgot to save it. I forgot to save it. Yeah, that literally looks like the same thing. I think it's just because in the tutorials or whatever, they are black font, so it's just harder to see. Are you going to make it look like a splat? Am I going to make it look like a splat? Yeah. I just wanted to get the actual lettering in first before I moved on to working on the splat. So yeah, definitely planning to do that. Let's see. So we need to do a C. Oh, so tedious. So tedious. But it is kind of interesting that you can even do something like this. Changing the ink styles around and actually making letters. And you can change the actual inks too, so you can do multiple different colors. It just looks like an X. I just hate that so much. Whoa, why did I put a C up there? I'm special. You lost on Q12? Oh no. That's no good. That's no good. What was the question? Why do I keep backing out of that? I probably wouldn't have known. Where's an E? I'm trying to find an E. Let's find an E. Here we go. There's a letter E. Okay. I mean, I would think an E would be pretty simple, but you know. Alright, so we're going to do that. Start with the side this time. And then we're going to go for the bottom. And then the top. And the middle. Alright, so there's my E. I don't know why the items aren't dropping. I might need to look at that. And I don't think I can look at it now. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look at it. Alright, so we need an L. So we can do the L. €20. I mean, you know, I guess if you're going to lose on, you know, a game, I mean, 20 is still a lot, but considering how often, you know, considering what the payouts are actually like for that game, it's very rare that you actually get a, a decent payout. Let's see. So tedious. Alright, so we're going to do that. Pull that out. Put that back in. I really wish I could just surround this thing and be over with it. But it unfortunately does not work that way. And I need more bone meal. Yay. Is bone meal in here? Please say yes. Thank you. Do you remember what the final question was? What are the payouts like in the UK? A lot more bone meal. Are they like definitely sizable, comparable? Like, are they actually worth playing for? Wow. 40 to 200 euro. That's pretty good. Alright. Let's do the D. Let's put it there. Okay, this is going to look weak. Alright, I need to look at this real quick. Because there's got to be a better D that instead of looking like a 0. Let's see. Here's a D. It's kind of a weird font, though. Let's see. Where is a... That's an O. Let's check over here. Sorry, it's not very interesting to watch on the screen here. I'm looking through this website, looking for letters. It's on Planet Minecraft, and it shows like everything. Like there's 425 letters. So it's kind of an interesting thing to search through. I thought I had it like bookmarked. I thought I bookmarked this page a long time ago, but not seeing it in here at all in my bookmarks. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to do... Alright. You know what? For the sake of just putting something in right now, I'm going to just do this. I'm just going to do the little O, and then I'm going to maybe find another one later. I mean, for all I know, maybe this is just the best you can do, because you only have a 3x3 square, so it's not like you have a lot of lot of room. Nickelodeon. Yeah. I feel like this is going to be... You know what? Actually, I'm going to try something. I'm going to try... Maybe if I don't put the ones in the bottom over here, maybe that'll make it look a little bit better. Ugh. Alright, let's try this. Oh, wait. I can't... I don't think I can do 2. Yeah, it won't let me do 2. Ah, fail. Alright, so we need another E. I'll just go for that right now. Like I said, I can change these things later and fine-tune them, so not too worried about it right now. Let's see. If I ever do a live competition episode of Game or Some that requires a point system, let me know. I will help you out with that. What kind of point system, Nick, are you talking about? You talking like an actual scoreboard, or? This is gonna look so weird with all the O's. It's gonna look so weird. Alright, got that. And we'll do that. And that. Alright, so we got that. Alright, now we got to do an N. Let's see if I can remember how to do the N. Have a bowl, Mr. Monkey Dude. I just downloaded an app on my Nook tablet called Score Counter, and I thought maybe I can be like a referee and scorekeeper. Oh, okay. So like a referee of sorts. It definitely does help to have extra people when you do the filming of these things. Alright. I can't say that I'm a fan of that so-called D letter. I'm going to try to find another letter for that. But I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. I don't like the K, and I don't like how the D looks right now. Minecraft letter banner D. Okay. Letter D banner. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. How did they do that? All right, I'm going to try to make a D here on how they did it. And it looks a little bit better, but I don't know how this really is going to play out. So let's see. Let's see how this works. All right, so we're going to go like this. And then the second step is going to go down here. Maybe it's just in the process of how they made it. Huh. I'm looking at this and this looks really, really, really weird. Oh, okay. I think I see what they did here. They basically... They added a border around it, and the border is giving it that effect. Is there orange dye? There we go. All right, so that's kind of what they did here. So they kind of did the same thing, but they added a dye. Okay, all right, we're gonna try that and see how that looks. Might look a little bit goofy, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so we're going to go down, around. So now we have our O. And then we're going to put this in. Oh, I'm going to need more than just one die. Alright, so let's see here. Is that? That does not look right. So I got the base, I got that side, I did that side, I did that side. Okay. Alright, that's weird. Let's see here. Looks like they added something different on this part. So let's try this again. The colors are different that they're using. So I'm trying to replicate that. Because they didn't use dye on this second part. They used vines? And I've never seen vines used in a banner before, so this is kind of interesting. Yeah, that looks so weird. Why does that look different? Huh. Maybe it was the order they did. Oh, they did another. Okay, I see what they did. They did another thing after this. So let's try. Okay. So it's kind of a Frankenstein D. Look at all that. It's added into this. I mean, it kind of looks a little bit better. Can't even add any more to it. Why? Let's see here. Put this down here. Time wrap. That's awesome. Yeah, the D looks like an O. Type in on YouTube, have a bowl, Mr. Squidward. I hate Minecraft letters so much. That looks weird. I mean, it looks better than it did before. But, alright, you know what? We can roll for that. We can roll with that for right now. Alright, so now we gotta make some splatties. Some splat. Let's see if I can pull up a reference here to what it actually looks like in real life. Let's see here. Because I like to try to make things as close to the real thing as I can, so that's why I'm pulling something up here. Let's change this picture out. Okay. Alright, so this is what we're shooting for, something like this. And I'm going to bring back my chat so I can see what's going on. Okay. So, I mean, literally it's just kind of just splats out in the ether, so let's try to do... Is that going to be... I guess that's far out enough. I think it probably should be outspaced a little bit more, maybe. Yeah, let's try and see how it looks. Ugh. Not a fan of this. Yeah, let's try that. Go out a little bit more on that. Maybe. Looks like some alien thing coming out of it. Nah, it's gotta be here. Gotta be on that angle. Let's try one of these. Let's just get the corners done first, and we'll work from there. this actually attached? This is attached. Okay, so let's try that. Not really a fan right now. The more it kind of goes in development, the more I kind of get kind of akin to it a little bit. Let's try. I want to extend this out a little bit more, but it just kind of looks weird. Maybe another one here. This is probably going to take a lot of fine tuning for me. Let's try to pull this picture up a little bit more. All right. Let's see here. Because that kind of stretches out there. I appreciate it. It's a work in process, work in progress. Nothing is ever done overnight. And you know, this is just the fun part of building, is just trying to come up with different variations and different ideas, and I mean, it's not looking too bad. It looks better from a distance. Way better from a distance. Maybe that's just my problem, is I'm looking at it for too close and it's off-putting. I really don't like that D though. At least it looks a little bit more like it should. The proportions are a little bit off, but really it's not as noticeable. So overall, that's not the worst thing. I might play with it a little bit later. Yeah, I don't like the straight. Nothing straight. Let's try to angle that out a little bit. Nah, it's too much. Alright. Yeah. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, so... Alright. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Or at least for right now. I might do some more research and come up with a couple of different ideas for it, but I think that's pretty accurate. Pretty accurate for right now, anyway. Alright, so I guess I can say the front section is pretty much done at this point. The bathroom needs to be done, obviously, but I mean, as far as like the front facade is concerned, this is pretty much done. I don't think there's anything else that I'm missing. I don't think. Pulling up the reference, looking at it, I'm just going to make it bigger on screen so you can see what I'm looking at. Of course, it's the same picture, but basically I'm trying to make this as close to this as ooh, this is different. Okay, so I have discovered something here. So if you look at the image here, and I'm gonna try to, no, I can't bring up my mouse cursor, you won't be able to see that. If you see this like 4-way section here, this extends into the logo. Now the logo I think is smaller than it should be. I think it should ideally be a little bit bigger, but with the nature of the banners, that's just kind of how it is. So I think the proportions are just off a little bit on that. But yeah, you know what? I think it's just, that's the best I'm going to be able to do with that. Because there's this like little cube section right here where my crosshairs is on Minecraft. that is extends out into the sign. So I think that's just the best I'm going to be able to do with that. I don't really think there's going to be anything I can change with that. Sweet. I will definitely take a look at that photo and use that to make the bathrooms up a little bit. All right. So at this point, I think I'm good with the front part. So now I need to start on the awning and the entrance to the actual tour. So that I need to pull up some artwork for, at least an image for it, which it doesn't look like I have one on my hard drive for some reason. I could have sworn I had one of that. Studios line. I just want to have an image up here so that way you guys can see what I'm doing, and also we can be on the same page. So I'm just going to save this image here. This is just one I pulled from Google real quick, and I'm going to throw that up right here on the stream. And let's see here. Just saved it. Where is it at? Oh, it's all numbers. What? Why didn't that save? Save image. Huh. That literally does not save the image. Up there it is. Huh. Weird. I'm not sure why it did or didn't do that, but here we go. So here's what I'm doing now. So this is going to be the awning that is going to be going in from the outside. And that's what I am doing now. So let's head on over here. And this is kind of where I was like, you know, this Nickelodeon way is tentative in the location because the awning might be different. But I think it will actually work out okay. So, all right. So the entrance is over here. I do recall that. Let's see here. What kind of blocks do I want to use for this? Looks like I need some blue. I need some, looks like red, some green. The lime is just too neon for me. I'm not a fan of that. Let's see. Yeah, inside, I have the inside. It's all ready to go for when I make the connecting holes and stuff like that here. So let's see here. Actually, I'm going to see if I can find a... See if there's a different image that'll give me a better picture, because I'm trying to one-to-one create it. That's what I'm trying to do here. Look at that Flickr page again that Sean linked to me. See if there's a better image of the queue line. There's a couple of close-ups, but not really the one that I'm looking for. The one that I saw that I used for the best reference was the a video, and that was somebody who actually went up into it. So I'm gonna make the awning first, and then we can we'll do the entrance after that. So the awning basically goes up to about right here. And let's do... Alright, I'm just going to do... Yeah, I don't want green. Let's try... And I might change these blocks around as I'm building this thing. Or even afterwards, who knows. We'll just do the terracotta. Let's go like this. It's going to be a long queue line. That might be a little bit too tall, but technically that is the right proportion. Is it? Is it right proportion? So the gutters go down a little bit lower than that. Alright. I'm going to try... well, I mean, that's going to be the top part. I think I'm just going to go right here, though. Make it double wide. Or I could make it 3 wide. That's not the worst thing in the world, actually. Let's make it 3 wide. I need to go out to about here, because this is where they're going to be that little entranceway is. So, continue on. Right over to here. And it was pretty much right at the edge, but I don't think I need that huge of a queue line, but I mean, yeah, let's go right there. Doesn't need to be that huge. Alright, and we're going to do some, we need some roofing. Fortunately, there's no, like, blue roof. Best thing you can get is, like, these prismarine blocks. So let's improvise a little bit. Let's try an orange roof. Let's see how, well, red sandstone. Let's see how well this looks. Oh, come on. Don't do me like that, Minecraft. Alright, it's going to be like that. Okay, so there's that. We'll just double it up on this side. Looks like he's done a little bit of work over there in the amphitheater. Alright, so we got that. And we need to continue on with the theme. So let's... Oh! I might... Ooh, the wood might look a little bit better. Instead of the andesite, or whatever that is. Sandstone. I mean, sandstone matches that. I feel like wood might be a little bit better, though. Alright, here's another chat decision. Which color do you think looks better? Which color do you think it looks better? Got the sandstone over here. And the wood over here. Stone, wood. At this point, I'm kind of partial to the sandstone because I like the color a little bit better. Also, the red might change. Might look a little bit better if we used this. Mr. No One donated $1. I just saw that. Wow, when did you do that? You didn't have to do that. Totally appreciate that. Let me throw that up there again. I don't know why that didn't pop on my thing. Hang on one second here. We need to need to throw that up here again. Where's my event list? Where is my event list? Let's see. Why? Oh, is it an alert box? Maybe it's alert box. I'm still getting used to how Streamlabs works with the system and all that kind of stuff. Maybe it's on dashboard. It's probably on dashboard. That's probably where it's at. Yep, there it is. Boop. There we go. I don't know if that popped up or not. I didn't hear it because of the how loud the Minecraft audio is for me, but Thank you so much for the dollar. Keep doing what you are doing. And I'm glad to be a part of it. That's awesome. I do greatly appreciate that. Super awesome. Alright. It is not orange, it is green and sandstone. Alright. So those are the some of the things there. Let's see what kind of options we have here. Being the good old Minecraft that we have. Let's see. Where is the stairs? Here we go. Okay. So dark prismarine maybe. Prismarine brick. Prismarine stairs. Really not a whole lot of greens. This one, let's try the dark prismarine and see what this looks like here. Okay, already I'm not a fan of that one. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? They really need a better variety of stairs. And I'm trying to think of how I could do this differently. Because, I mean, you have the different concrete blocks, but there's no way to, like, halfway do it. Like, and what I mean by, like, halfway do it is, you know, like, you can have slabs. So there's slabs, but they don't necessarily come in a lot of different colors right here. So, like, we could do something like this, but there's really no way to blend it. Slime blocks. It just would look weird in the stair-step pattern. Yeah, I think I'm with you on this one, Toru. I think this one, the prismarine brick, looks the best. Is there an actual brick for that? Yeah, so there's that. Let's see how this looks. Let's see. I hate the way these stairs work. Alright, let's flesh this out and see how this looks. Let's see how this looks. And we get a better idea. Get a better idea here. Oop. Kind of feel like I want it to go... I kind of feel like it needs to go wider at this point. Holy crap. Yeah. I think it does look a little bit better now that I'm kind of looking at it. And it kind of works. It's not the exact green I would want, but it's kind of better than the alternatives, I guess. So, yeah, this needs to extend out a lot more. This is not proportionate at all. So let's do that. Let's get this going. All right, so let's go right. Okay, the gutter ends about right there, so let's go right about here. Might be a little bit. No, that's going to be too much. Go right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's go right here. Let's see how this looks. I'm going to do a small section just so I can get a better of idea of what it's going to look like. What would you use different, Sean? Do you have any thoughts? Because there's really no true green. The only other alternative would be this, which actually might look a little bit, blends a little bit better. So many choices. Alright, I'm going to try this. The one I did not like, the very first one I said immediately I did not like, which would have been this thing, I think. Is it the Prismarine? I think it's the Prismarine. Yeah, it would have been that one. Okay, so the one that I'm using right now, the dark Prismarine. Yeah, this has like a weird purple in it, or pink or something. It just doesn't look right. So, let's see. Kind of look at it from afar. Sometimes it's better to look at it from afar and you can get a better idea. Yeah, the darker does look a little bit better. You're saying no, and I'm not sure what you're saying no to just yet, just because there's like a 10-second delay from when you're seeing what I'm talking about versus when you're responding. So this is also pretty high, but yeah, I'm gonna go down one block on this. It's a little bit too much. A little too much. Are you saying you like the dark green better? The dark prismarine? I'm going to try this. Can always change it. You like the one with the purple? Eh. It doesn't really blend with the other colors that well. If it could be without the purple, then I probably like it a little bit better. Wait, that's... what is that? Is that different? Play around with it a little bit. I think at this point I just get the basic construction of it done and then can make changes. I mean, for all I know, there might be a better concrete or something I can use. I mean, the thing. Oh, you said no about the one with purple. Yeah, that's the one I immediately said no off right off the bat. I'm just gonna get the basic structure done, and then we can look at it. I think it'll look a little bit better, or at least it'll have a little bit different look once it's all done. It'll be easier to see it from a distance and see how it works. Alright, so let's do... He's got a lot of it's building up over there. Some different stuff going on. Alright. Let's go... let's extend out. Let's go a little bit more. Probably about right here. So I want to have room for the entryway, which you can kind of see in the picture there. That's in the top right corner. It's going to be interesting to do that and doing a Nickelodeon logo on it. It's going to be interesting to do that. I'll probably just make a splat. I probably won't put Nick on it. I mean, if I can angle like smaller banners and maybe it says Nick on it, I could probably do that. But we'll see how it looks. See how it plays out. Alright. Yeah, because the awning's not going to be too terribly big. Alright, so we're good here. And we got some stairs coming in. Okay. And that's all upside down over here. Figures. As soon as I get on a roll. Minecraft decides to stop it. They're very, very particular with how the building works. Alright, so this is good. Let's do a row of the blocks here so we can extend it down one more. And then, once this is done, should be able to start working on the actual inside part a little bit more. I mean, there's still the roofing that needs to be done, like the actual like angles of the roof and stuff like that, but that is something that can be done later and whatnot. So we got... Oh, come on. Don't do me like this, Minecraft. Oh my gosh. See, like, I want to move slow, but then it, like, doesn't necessarily move me as slow sometimes, and so it just throws me off, and the stairs become upside down. Just like that. It's not as precise as the old version used to be. Alright. So it's got a shapings of an awning here. Okay, so now we need some kind of support structure, support beams. I guess the question would be, I might want to go down one more. It actually doesn't match up as I wanted it to. Yep, you know what? I'm going to go down one more. I'm going to go down one more. That way I can have the... can have the support beams as I want them to be. And let's go ahead and put that there. And we're going to make this one. It's just like out of nowhere, like you just speed up, like just go like warp speed all of a sudden. It's like, why? Why is it doing that? It's probably because I'm flying, maybe, but just like it throws me off so much. I didn't need to do that. Oh well, I can fix that. Easy fix. Less tedious fix. Alright, so we got that. And went out of range. Go figure. Okay. Alright, that's going to be good. That's going to be good size. Get rid of this. Okay. Alright. So that is pretty good. Little awning here. It's not bad. Alright. I still don't know. I don't know. I am gonna keep looking around at the options for the roofing. I don't know. I don't know what I think about it right now. But we're gonna put some light in here. So let's see here. I wanted to do some lamps. Not the redstone lamp, but the lit ones. Actually, I could do sensors, because eventually I want to do like day-night cycles and turn all that stuff on. I just have that off, the weather off, and all that stuff right now because it's just pointless. I'm going to put some glowstone in here for right now, just to kind of get an idea. Okay, there's double space. Okay, so we'll go right here, double space, and let's see, we did 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now we got those. Now we can do the rest of these. And we go, yeah, right like that. We'll go down here, here. Okay, it's something. I'll probably end up doing like a stick or something like that, poking down, so that way they're kind of like hanging lamps or something like that. But, I mean, it's just something for right now, just to give it a little bit more light in here, because I'm blocking out the sun. So, that was the whole idea behind doing that. Now we need to do some of those support beams. Yeah, there are fans in there too, but I don't know how I could do fans in Minecraft. I guess, I don't know, maybe fences? I have to do some research on that. 'Cause, I mean, maybe fences could be a thing. Let's see, so if we drop one down like this, and I mean, I guess you could kind of do a fan like this. I hate that it's like doubled or whatever, but I mean, I guess it kind of looks like a fan, sort of. I'm not really sure what else I could really use for a fan. Gates? Maybe gates. Maybe gates will work. Let's try gates. Nope. Can't do a gate off a hanging fence like that, apparently. Does not work. Does not work. Alright, well. Could be worse. Alright. So let's do some supports. Take a look at this picture again and see how it looks. Looks like they just kind of did blue with like a cow theme on the bottom part underneath the gutters. So it's like you got a blue support beam underneath the roof there, and then you got like little cow little things here. So all right, let's try doing some stuff here. Let's try, because there's no blue fence, unfortunately. So let's try to improvise. Let's do orange. Let's try orange to see how this looks. So let's go right here. Wait, can I not? Oh, it's stairs. All right, that's fine. Let's try this. Okay, so we can do that. We'll go down like this, and then let's try a little cow pattern. Let's see how that goes. Let's try some white concrete, and let's throw it over the red. All right, so let's try that. Kind of works. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to make it that much higher because I feel like that would detract. All right, let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I think I did black on the ground. Yep, I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, and I'm right here, right at the end. Perfect. Alright, so that's kind of how that is going. Let's see here. Yeah, and they're pretty much in line with the lights too, so that's pretty good. Just making this because it's going to be easier for me to double back. Right now, I'm doing the awning that leads into the studio, or at least the studio tour. So, like, if you're looking at it from the front, this is the awning that's off to the side. And basically, this is where the queue line goes. So, people would enter in from over here, and then they would walk in and do the tour. I actually think this is a little bit too long of a queue line, especially if I'm going to have the Nickelodeon way right here. I might cut it down a little bit. Might cut it down to just that last support. So I think it's too long. I mean, it's Minecraft. It's not necessary to have like the hugest line. So yeah, I'm going to cut this down right here. And so make it a little bit, make it fit a little bit better. And here we go, get that. Thanks, appreciate the compliment. It's coming along for sure. It's definitely a work in progress. I mean, if you've been watching for the majority of the time, I procrastinate. There's so many different things that I always want to switch around and look around for different things. Bunch of things wrong with this build. What do you foresee that's wrong with it right now? Because I'm always curious to get everybody's thoughts, ideas, opinions. I mean, there's no way it's ever going to be one-to-one accurate ever in Minecraft. It'll never be 100% accurate, unfortunately. But you can get a lot closer in some things. Like already, this is so much more closer to the real thing than it was in my first build. So, let's see. I mean, it's fine. It's don't worry about it, Nick. I mean, it's everybody has their own thoughts, opinions, and he's definitely very passionate about it because he has a lot of different resources and stuff like that. So it's definitely a good to have a lot of different perspectives and opinions. And this is very much everybody's, as opposed to just mine. I don't like to think of it as just my own build or whatever. Like, it's a collaborative effort. Everybody has their own thoughts, opinions, and that's why I ask for a lot of different thoughts in the chat. So, it's kind of it is what it is. No, and I don't think you're trying to be mean. So don't think of that like that, Sean. Don't worry about it. It's like I said, everybody has their own thoughts, opinions. Everybody has their own way that they would do things, and that's why I wanted to do this as a live stream, because there's some things that maybe you have better ideas than I would. And so that's kind of like why I want to do it as a live stream, so that more people can look at it, see the process, and also give their feedback and input. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, my creation, but, like I said, I think of it as everybody's build at the same time. So, like I said, it's totally good, valid input. I really wish I could put sticks onto stairs. Unfortunately, you can't. I'm probably going to make these lights hang down a little bit more, though. And I like the roof. I really wish I could have this green color. I really want this green color. That's what I really want. But unfortunately, you're limited to what they have in terms of the stairs. So I might end up switching it to orange just because I think it might work with the color scheme a little bit better. But we're going to go for it for right now. So let's see here. So now we're going to do the entrance. So this is going to be a little bit interesting to do this. All right, just pulling up my references here. Let's see here. I have my Minecraft on my my second monitor here, and the fun thing is when I open up a picture on my computer, it pops up on the same monitor where the Minecraft is. So I have to keep switching my monitor. Okay, so I got a good picture for this, so I'm going to throw this up on the stream so you can see what I'm looking at. So give me a second here to switch that picture out. Got a better picture of the front. Be kind of easier to see what I'm doing. So this is the section now that I'm going to be working on. And it looks like it kind of stems out from the awning here. Angles are really weird in Minecraft. They just I don't really care for the way the angles work per se, but I'm just going to try something real quick. I'm just going to throw something together and see what it kind of looks like, and just kind of make a judgment call from here, I guess. Alright, so that's about right for the size. It does have a blue one here, so I'm going to try to throw a blue one on here. Let's do... Probably don't need the fences, but you know what? I'm gonna start building over those. Alright, so there's blue. This probably should be more of a stick, I guess, but... Alright. So yeah, this is the weird way of how angles work in Minecraft. It's not the worst thing in the world. Let's try... Yeah. I just don't know. I think I'm gonna get a little bit more creative and just kind of do my own spin on it. And that's kind of what I did with the first build, was I kind of just did my own spin or my own take on it. Yeah, because where it's going to get difficult was when I try to do any kind of signage. That's where it's going to get difficult. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Huh. That'd be kind of cool to actually do a Good Burger build, actually. I could actually try to do that. Because they did do the movie. I mean, that wouldn't be the hardest thing to make, actually. What do you think? It'd be kind of cool to have a Good Burger somewhere. Probably not going to be right here by the studio, but... I mean, that could be somewhere. I could... So, here's the build so far. This is going to be the blocking point for, normal folks. And then I have a separate plot over here. I could throw it in over here, or any of the different other areas here, really. That'd be something I have to look at. And see where it might fit the best. You know, the interesting thing about this awning, I like the color when it's further away, and I don't like it when it's closer up. Like, I want it to be a different color green. But, I don't know. It just, maybe it'll grow on me. I don't know. Alright, so let's see. Can I even do banners at an angle? Is that even a thing? I don't even know if I can. Because if I can do banners at an angle, I'm just going to do Nick. But let's see what happens. So I really want to put one right over that. Alright, so let's try. I just don't know if I can do banners in the middle. I'm hoping I can. I don't really use banners a whole lot. Please tell me yes. Nope. Nope. I want to go right in the middle. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do, because if I make it a straight line, then I can put the Nick on it. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Unless I just leave it like that, but I feel like it needs to have the text on it. Or just like something that says tour. I mean, I could even do, you know, I could do double-sided. So that way it's like if you're looking at this side, it would say tour, and if you're looking at it like from this side, it would say tour. But if you're looking at it from this way, it would look really, really, really weird. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the flat route. I'm going to go with the flat route. I think that's going to be... I think it'll look better that way. Alright, so let's do... It was so weird, the movie. It did. It had some moments where it was just kind of like, okay, that's kind of interesting. I don't know about you guys. I didn't really care for the love story aspect of it. Like, I was just like, really, you have to put a love story in it? But I mean, it wasn't the worst movie I've ever seen. Certainly wasn't the best I've ever seen. But I mean, it wasn't bad. I didn't think it was that bad. Let's see. N-I-C-K. Probably have one more as a spacer. And let's do the blue. Love and food. I think really the thing I didn't care was the Roxanne part. I don't really think like that just seemed like really forced. I mean, I guess it really wasn't the love thing part too. It was the Monique. That was her name, Monique. Yeah, I think I like this a little bit better. Because then I could just have it turn into the Q line. I mean, I love food. So here's an interesting question. What do you think Ed's sauce was made out of? What do you think? I mean, not like the ingredients, but like what do you think it actually was? I think it was Thousand Island dressing. That's what I was thinking it was. Kind of looking at this now, and I don't know if I want it to be a little bit wider. Do you like Rip Ride Rocket? Is that the roller coaster that's at Universal? I don't think I've ever ridden it before. I don't think. My activity is being liked. On Roblox, I made the back in 90s Universal Studios. I have Nick Studios in it too, and I'm also going to put in Jimmy Neutron's Nicktoon Blast Ride. Nice. Let's see here. I'm gonna do the banners again. Hello. Am I even like crouching? Yep. Spoilers. I am Luke Skywalker with Yoda. That's how I'm able to build this. I'm using the Force. All right, so let's do some banners. Let's see. The thing is, do I want to keep it here? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it here. I'll make adjustments otherwise if I need to. All right, so let's see. We need the orange banners again, and then we're gonna need some bone meal. Where are you at, bone meal? There's bone meal. And that should be good. All right. We're going to do banner. Oh, I had my stuff from the previous. Okay, so we got that. Then we'll go down. I was also thinking about doing it as just like Nick Studios, but I don't know. Ooh. Did I just find... Oh, maybe I didn't. I thought I just saw a way to make the K better. Yeah, look at that. That might... I think I just discovered something without discovering it. Alright, I'm gonna look at this real quick. Why does that look connected and that doesn't? Nah, I'll keep the other one. I'll keep the other one. Alright, so back to doing that again. Alright, here we go. Put that there. And I just cleared my heart bar. Fantastic. Yay, me. Let's see. And maybe Toru's a girl in real life. That could be a reason for the girl avatar. Or like my friend does. My friend in real life, he plays all of his games where he can select a girl as a girl character, just because he always plays a male character in most games. But he's like, you know what, I can be a girl character, so I'm gonna be a girl character. So everybody has their own different things. Gravedigger on Instagram. I have an account called Bring Back Nick Studios. What kind of stuff do you have on your Instagram there? Alrighty, Jordan. Yeah, I did see you added me on the friends there. Yeah, keep me updated. Let me know how things are going. Thanks for stopping by and checking it out. And if you ever have a realm or anything like that, let me know. Love to come by and take a peek. Alright, so this is going to be... I think I'm just gonna do Nick. I mean, I could do studios under this though, couldn't I? Studios. Okay, question for the chat. Oh, no problem, man. Did you get the link to the website? I posted it in the chat earlier, but definitely take a look at that Planet Minecraft website. I mean, you could also Google like Minecraft letter banners, and you should be able to find it just as easily. But yeah. Do I have Minecraft on any other gaming systems besides Xbox One? So I have it on Xbox One, Xbox 360. I have the VR edition because I have an Oculus Rift. I have the Switch edition. I have the Java edition, like the original. I was in like one of the earlier alpha things on PC, so I have it from that. Yeah, so I have it on everything pretty much except for PlayStation 4 because I don't own one yet. So yeah, I own it pretty much everywhere. Alright, so let's do the K. The not fan of a K. Let's do that. Yeah, I do actually have it on Wii U. My friend is actually borrowing the system though, so I do not currently have it in my possession. But yeah, I did actually get it on Wii U. I am planning to do this every Sunday. Every Sunday. Last week I did it at 2 o'clock. A lot of people said do it at noon, and you know, I'll be able to come or at least show up for a little bit longer. So I decided to move it up to noon. So I think I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to push it over to noon again next Sunday. Just keep an eye on the channel. As you saw, probably in the middle of the week, as soon as I scheduled it, it does actually show up when you visit the channel. It says going live or next live broadcast scheduled. So that'll keep you up to date as soon as I schedule it out. But I'm planning to do it next Sunday, probably at noon again, noon Pacific. So that'd be 2 o'clock Central, 3 o'clock Eastern. Okay, so question for the chat. Do I want to keep it as just Nick, or do I want it to make it Nick Studios and put Studios underneath? Right on. As soon as I get my Wii U back, I can add you, because I don't think... Did they actually change that to where the Nintendo Network IDs are actually linked across Wii U? I can't remember. Because if it's not, then I'll have to wait until I get my Wii U back. But if it is linked, then I can add you from like my Switch. All right, Jordan. Yeah, if you do live stream it, I will definitely take a look and see if you are, and stop by and take a look so I can see what you got going on. I'm only going to be doing this for probably another half hour, so 3 hours is good long enough. Yeah, the last week I did it for 4 hours, but it's good to do it in little bite sizes. Not know for sure. I'll have to take a look and see. At the very least, I can try to send you a friend request and see what happens. All right. So do we do Nick or Nick Studios? Kind of trying to decide. Trying to decide here. Yeah, I think I think you might be right because if I do Nick Studios, it's just going to kind of be big and bulbous, and it'll be a little bit much. I might play around with this entryway a little bit more, but I think that's pretty good for right now anyway. All right, so I'm gonna do some fencing to make a queue line. No, I don't want to do that. Ugh. All right, Minecraft, why you hate me? Why you hate me, Minecraft? All right. Okay, so we got this here. I'm really considering making this roof orange. But like the more I back away and look at it, it doesn't look that bad. But at the same time, I really think it will look better if it's orange. I don't know. I'm going to procrastinate about that for the longest time. Put a photo up from what I'm working on Roblox. Where did you put the photo? Is it on Twitter? I wish I could make that conjoined. Let's see. And I'll just go right here. Okay, so now there's an entryway point to get to the queue line. Coolness, I'll have to check it out. Check it out on the Twitters. Alright, so I guess I should probably space this out. That's kind of a little bit of a small walkway. Kind of want to make it double wide. Yeah, I want to make it double wide. Why not? Make it the double wide. What are you referring to, Sean? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Are you talking about this build or something else? Okay. Yeah, I just wasn't sure, so I just wanted to clarify. Alright, so is this double wide? That is double wide. Alright. So we're going to go in here. Come on, Minecraft. So precise sometimes. Alright. This is going to be... This is double wide. Okay, so we're going to call this the handicap entrance. because I can, and because I like to be all-inclusive. Nobody pay attention to the fact that the handicap way is smaller than the others, but it is. I mean, there's some people that really, 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 really like to make things as close as possible to the to real life as they can. I like the fact that people try to make things as close as possible, but it I don't know. I feel like that's too much work sometimes. Sometimes it's just like, you know what, this is never going to be like it is in real life because it's Minecraft. So I applaud the people that can do that have the patience to do that. I mean, I'll make it as close as I can, but I'm not going to kill myself over it. I am not going to kill myself over it. All right, so we've got a queue line here. I'm going to test this out here just to see how it goes. Next live stream is going to be next Sunday. I'm going to shoot for the same time as it was today, which is at noon Pacific, 1 o'clock Mountain, 2 o'clock Central, and 3 o'clock Eastern. And I made an oopsie, apparently. Yes, I made a big oopsie. Alright, you know what? I'm going to go back to my original design because this is going to make it a little bit better for the handicapped entrance. Thanks, appreciate it. As I've said all along, it is a work in progress. That's why I keep changing things up. Instead of doing fences, I could do a like an actual stone fence. I'll get the layout first. Alright, so this is going to go in. This is the handicap entrance. This is going to go up and around. And we're going to come back, double back. Yeah, because this is too... Yeah, I got to fix this. I think I am, but let me tell you what, Jordan. Let me double check and make sure. Let me double check and make sure that I am. I was not. I am subbed now. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let me sub all you guys real quick here. That way I can keep up on all of your different builds here. Check out what you guys got going on. I just looked at took a closer look at your avatar on YouTube there, Nick, and I love the Pickleous Rage or Pickleous Cage. It's pretty great. I still need to get the PC version going with my account so I can take a look at yours, Sean. Unless I can just search it on the Roblox thing, but I don't know if I can or not. I can extend this out a little bit more, I think, because I want the double wide to be over here for the handicap entrance, because that makes a little bit more sense. Oh, come on. Minecraft used to be pretty great about keeping you within like the same lane or the same block, but now with the new C++ edition, now that it's not based on Java, it's a lot different now. Okay, so this is going around. This is coming over here. Oh my gosh, there's so many fences. Way more fences than I need. I'm just going to get rid of this. I'm going to do that. And... alright. Did not mean to put what out. Because if there's something in the chat that you don't want it to be there, I can delete it out. Let's go here. This is going to be... this can be shorter. Update your map almost every day. That's awesome. That is awesome. Why you stop building? Yeah, so next week when I start this up again, I think it'll be time to do the start the interiors, really. I still need to do the outer parts with like the decor and stuff like that, but really I want to get the interior done before I start that, because I might need to make these buildings a little bit higher. So that's why I haven't really started on that just yet. But that's going to be the big project for next week. I'm going to start working on the inside here. Oh, you accidentally put my Roblox Nick Studios. Did you want me to delete that out? I mean, I can delete that out. It's entirely up to you. But yeah, that's going to be the next thing that I start working on with this one. So got everything pretty well set up here. Yeah, so we got a little of an area here for like a wheelchair entrance. We've got a way for the normal queue line. We've got a queue line that goes all the way over here to this entrance, which is going to lead inside. And from here, this is where the escalators are going to go up, and I'm going to start working on all that different kind of stuff on the next week. So real quick, we can take a look at what Mr. No One's been doing over here and see what we got going on here. Alright, so we got Nickelodeon Amphitheater, built by Mr. No One. Upcoming events, Millionaire Live, hosted by the Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper is bringing in the hot seat on this road in this special version of Millionaire. Went up to £1 million in this exciting, nerve-wracking game show. Nice. So we're going to have some live events done here. Welcome to the Nickelodeon Amphitheater. Floor level queue line. And so we can get up and over here. And we can head up over into here. You can see you got some different entryways coming here. Looks like we got a couple of different entrances. So got a gate B. I'm sure this is probably gate C maybe. Some stairs leading up. And here you go. So you got outdoor amphitheater going on. You got some floor seating. And looks like we got a little bit of a hot seat going on here for some millionaire. And if you guys haven't checked that out, you can check out Gatekeeper's channel. It's up in the chat. Or you can go to my channel, the main homepage, and I have them listed as one of the channels to watch right now. I rotate those around like every month or so because I like to give some people some spotlight and kind of give them a little bit of a shout out. So that's kind of what's going on with that. Yes, hashtag bring back Nick Studios. So it's a decent start. I think I will extend the awning. Yeah, I'd have to move that. I might extend the awning and move this a little bit. But, you know, we'll see what happens. I might move some things around a little bit. You know, I think the Nick Studios in Orlando, yeah, will probably won't come back, but they do have the thing in California. It's not the same thing, but I know they have their Nikon Sunset little thing that they got going on over there. Blue Man actually doesn't own it. They just lease it. They lease it from Universal. And the same thing with this soundstage over here is now the wrestling. They're leasing it right now. So it's actually well in use. Yeah, it would be nice to see them actually try to take it over again, but I don't know. I think it's probably just something that will have to live in the memories of those who remember it. That's probably all it's going to be. But yeah. All right, so I got the Nick at Night taxi over here. I'm going to have to come up with some other stuff for this, different photo ops, things that can work. Got the Hall of Fame here, History Museum. Going to do something with that there. But yeah, it's not too bad. I think it was pretty productive. Pretty productive day. So we got the new entryway coming under here underneath the stairs that'll lead into the studios or the game lab. We got the entryway for the bathrooms here. I need to do some work on that. Make some stalls, put the green slime on the ground. Over here, I'm probably going to put another door because there is a staff gate over here to where you can actually get in on that side. But that is going to be something that I'll work on at some other point. And then, of course, here's the gift shop because the gift shop was over here. So you got the tentative Nickelodeon gift shop. So I got to start doing some things with that. I got to come up with some different ideas and how I want to set that up and how I want to lay it out. But yeah, I think it'll come along nicely when it's done. You can join the Realm. You can walk around and tour it. The Realm link is in the chat. It's in the description. Anybody who joins will just be able to fly around and kind of look. There's no building permissions by default. Yeah. What is Gatekeeper's channel? Let me pull it up real quick here. Let me throw that in the chat there for you. There you go. Yep, no problem. It was near the store, which I think the store was pretty much right here in the same spot, right? Because like here was like the store, and then the gift shop or something was like right here. Can you look at my video? What video are you talking about? Which video do you want me to look at? Let's see. Is there a specific one, or do you just have one on your channel right now? Is it the, I see 3 videos on your channel. I see Roblox, Minecraft / 3Friend, and how to draw a giant fish. Will you make the Green Nick Studios? Do you have a reference of what you're referring to? I'm not. Are you asking me if I'm going to put like green slime around it, like I did with my original build? Oh, okay. So like the 2000s version. I probably could at some point. I could make a carbon copy. I could easily do something like that. I might just do the facade and maybe not create like the entire like insides, but I could definitely do a facade somewhere. In fact, a good idea would be to do a section that's more like 2000s oriented. So like I could say this is like the 90s section of the Nick Studios, and then have like a different setup somewhere, you know, maybe over here. I'd have to flatten a lot of this out. Or I can solicit help if somebody wants to help me flatten that out. That this flattening this out probably took me a good 6 hours, 7 hours to flatten this whole thing out. But yeah, I could totally do like a facade, like front area here, and have like a 2000s version. That could easily be a thing. That could easily be a thing. And then I could just put it over here. So yeah, there's a lot of good ideas that were talked about in the chat today. So like somebody said, you know, good burger would be a thing. Like I definitely want to do that. I'm going to do that at some point. Probably as soon as I have this a little bit further along, I'll probably start that. Or maybe I'll do a second stream where like I start building a good burger. But I need to get some reference photos and things like that before I start it. So I need to do a little bit of research and then kind of try a few things. But yeah, so not bad for a day 2. A lot of stuff accomplished. So I'm happy with the way it's going right now. So I think I'm gonna end the stream for now because I've been going for about 3 hours now. So, who was it? Jordan said he was doing some live stream right now, so he's working on his Nick Studios build. So if you want to check him out, make sure to check him out. I'll put a link. Let me get the link to his channel here. This is his channel right here. And let me see if I can get a direct link to his live stream. Let's see if that's live right now, because I can get you a direct link. It'll probably be easier for you. Don't see a live feed on his main page right now. So maybe he hasn't started yet, but he did say he was going to live stream. So you can check that out. Make sure to check out Gravedigger stuff. He's got his channel too, so check him out. Check everybody out. Check all of the people's out. But that's going to do it for this live stream. Thanks for showing up, everybody. Sean, appreciate you showing up. Gravedigger, appreciate you showing up. Nick, appreciate you showing up. Iron, thanks for showing up. Everybody, appreciate it. Iron, I will take a look at your Minecraft video as soon as I'm done with the stream here. And yeah, Toru, thanks again for stopping by. You were here last week as well. And the Gatekeeper, Mr. No One, everybody here. Thanks again, everybody. And I will, yep, says you're live now. Do you have a, is it live on your, is it on your YouTube page? Because I'm not seeing it on the main page. But maybe you just don't have it set it up that way. Do you, Jordan, do you have a link? I mean, I don't know if you can put the link in the chat, but if you can direct me how to get there, I can post the link. What's that, Gravedigger? Edited your Nick Studios with the banners? Or what'd you add to it? I'm not seeing the live link on your channel there, Jordan. I'm trying to refresh it and it's not popping up for me. Try pasting the link in with a couple of spaces. I'll copy it and then I'll repaste it. Actually, let me see if I can... Alright, try posting the link in there again. I turned off the stop spams, so that might have done it. I don't know. Sweet grade, Vigor. Can't wait to see the updated video. And then I'll be sure to check out your outro credit videos, and I'll post a comment in there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and kill the stream, but the chat will still be open here, so we can figure out what that link is. And a quick shout out to Dan Druin for the sub there. Appreciate that. And take care, everybody. We'll see you next Sunday, probably about noon, same time.